A composition of functions. We saw in the extra credit homework last night that we had 4 function operations: add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And they all work pretty much the way you would have assumed that they worked. If you had to guess, if I didn't tell you anything, and I almost didn't tell you anything, you would have guessed correctly on how to do those things. But this is an operation which you've never seen before, and you have no way to know what it is. But this is called the composition of functions. And it's represented by this little open circle in between f and g, right? That means composition of functions. And usually we usually don't work with it in this form. We would usually rewrite it as f parentheses g parentheses x. And you would say it, whether or not you see it like this or whether you see it like this, you're going to say f of g of x. Okay? This is function notation, right? It's this parentheses, f little circle of g, then it's an end parenthesis and another parenthesis with x. That is not a multiply, right? This is not right? This is not a multiply. That's function notation. Just like saying f of x, right? F of g of x. So you don't try to divide by any of this stuff, okay? Now, if we rewrite it as the f parentheses g parentheses x, f of g of x, then the function that's inside is called the inner function, right? G of x in this case is the inner function, and f of x, which is on the outside, is the outer function. And we'll be using that terminology.